King Chasm.
King Chasm.
Yum. Dark Web is officially over. Thank fucking God. And the assassination of Ben Reilly. Look what they did to my boy. This is before yourself on ketamine. This is after. I hope you edited images of before him like normal and then King Chasm.
Yeah. But I mean, Ben Reilly's gone through a lot of transformations, but this is definitely my least favorite.
Yeah.
And now his girlfriend's roped into it, and she has her own limited series that's coming out.
Oh God, I didn't even know about that. That's
Yeah,
horrifying.
Hallows Eve, 5-issue limited. Why? I don't know why.
Why? She's not interesting enough. She
Somebody
doesn't deserve it.
Somebody explain the science behind her putting on masks and becoming that creature. I don't know.
Well, that's just a thing that Madeline Pryor gave her. Would you think that Madeline Pryor would just be able to take that away? Just
like she should be able to take away the staff that was stolen from her. Yeah.
Yeah, like what the fuck? You just
maybe
just yoinked away. Like she just lost that staff and was like, "Well, I guess I lost all my magical abilities."
But then I'm like, she's like, "Oh wait, I don't need my staff. I have my citizens." And, yeah, that shit. Yeah.
It was just so, man.
So, how do you want to do this? Do you want to go do you want to give a spiel of the whole layout, or how do you want to do it?
I guess we can talk about some of the characters. So let's deal with the most important character, RekRap. Obviously, the most pivotal character.
Yep. The best character to be introduced in this series.
God, I hate that you're actually maybe not wrong.
I mean,
he's better than most of this cast. So
yeah,
but I hate his design. I can't with the teeth. The teeth are it just reminds me of Battletoads too much.
It's 90s tastic to me, and I enjoy it for that.
It's just all I see is Battletoads. That's all I see. I just see Spider-Man version of Battletoads. But yeah, Ben doesn't deserve any of this. Ben fucking. Let's actually talk about the important character. Ben got fucked over by the Beyond arc. Let's be completely frank. He got fucked over. They left him in a weird spot, which fine, okay, but they could have at least done something interesting. It was salvageable, at least.
Yeah.
This basically just utterly killed his character, made him uninteresting. It took away the most interesting part of him, which was that he was a Peter clone, and gave him powers that I still don't fucking understand, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I still don't get it. Like, is he... There's, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. And,
now that I think about it, if I might add, he's been... So, there was a version of him where he was taken over by Carnage, Spider Carnage. Remember that?
Yeah.
Back in the 90s.
That was actually a sick costume.
That was cool. He was Jackal.
Yes.
In Clone Conspiracy.
Which I think was a great twist, to be honest.
I thought that was really cool as well.
I actually really liked Clone Conspiracy. I know some people didn't like it, but I actually thought it was really nice.
I thought it was one of the better Spidey events in a while.
And the ending actually was really heartfelt.
Yeah.
Especially the Prowler mini. The Prowler mini.
Prowler mini was really cool.
That Prowler dies and you're like, oh God, that's awful.
Yeah. That was amazing. Yeah, I remember when that came out, I collected all the tie-ins, everything that was Clone Conspiracy related. But then his latest transformation is that now he's Chasm. So
he got that weird costume and went to Vegas. You can't forget about that.
Oh well, I was saying
which was really bad also.
Character, but yeah, that was also very odd. He was in Damnation for some reason. Well, I guess just because Mephisto erected his casino in Vegas. I guess that's why.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ben's been through a weird, wacky road, and this is not a great way to leave him right now.
I don't know if it's just a curse of like when editorial just sees him, they're just like they just trip over themselves because ever since Clone Conspiracy, when he got introduced, they've never landed on like a good status quo or anything for him.
That's got to
like
be it.
The best status quo was when he was dead.
Yeah,
which is sad to say.
And the series that was a flashback series for him with Spider-Side was amazing.
So good. It was so good.
I'm forgetting the writer on that now. Let me look that up.
It was so good. Spider-Side was written amazingly. It was a top-notch throwback to like. It was the best Ben Reilly I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. To be completely frank, that's the best I'd ever seen Ben Reilly be written.
Oh, J.M. DeMatteis was the writer.
Oh, DeMatteis, yes.
DeMatteis, yeah, and David Baldeon.
That makes sense then.
Yeah.
It was so good, and see that and then see this was just such a letdown.
Yep.
On top of that, this entire event could have been solved with one simple thing. Madeline Pryor going up to Jean Grey, being like, hey, can I get some memories of my son? And then Jean being like, yeah, we have telepathic abilities that allow us to share memories. Sure. This would require no fighting or event of any kind. Here you go. Which is exactly basically what happens anyway. Like, literally, Jean just gives it to her. Once she asks and explains what she wants, Jean's just like, yeah, I'll give you the memories. So it's like, so there was no point. The only thing that we got to see that had any point was Havoc in the Goblin Queen dress. Which was weird. Weird moment.
Weird moment, but, I mean, interesting Havoc development, nonetheless.
Yeah, no, I think Havoc is probably the most interesting character and to get the most development. I'm glad that he's no longer part of the X-Men because he never really fit in, to be honest. And I like him and Madeline Pryor. Madeline, honestly, the way it ends for Madeline is honestly pretty cool. I like that, the embassy for Limbo. I think that's terrifying, though, for literally any other citizens in New York.
They're just like, oh, there's a giant hell tower in my city now.
It's just like Doom Eternal. just actually, it's like
very cool.
Fucking.
That's the lobby music.
Yeah,
when you walk into the building.
Doom music, the elevator music as you're going up the tower.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they have those Cacodemon. I wonder if they have just like.
Oh, you were just trying to say Cacodemon.
Yeah. I wonder if they, like, instead of pigeons, do they get, like, cacodemons just sitting there? Just, like,
yeah, they're, like, on the streets.
Like... They see a pigeon, they just eat the pigeon.
Yeah. Exactly.
The pigeon population of New York City is going to go down tremendously over the years. But, yeah, that's, like, the most interesting development out of this, but the X-Men and Spidey barely work together. The Scythe got completely taken away in like literally one panel, like unironically one panel. Magic literally just drop kicked him and that was it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's basically no point to any of this event. This event felt incredibly forced. Even from like a synopsis standpoint, this is really just two characters that had no reason working together. Like Madeline Pryor and Ben Reilly, the only thing that they have like through line is literally that they're clones. And that's not enough to base an entire event off of.
Basically.
Also,
especially to have running along so many other events.
Yeah, like the Venom tie-ins was just part of Venom. It was just a dumb excuse to turn him into Bedlam, which, to be honest, it doesn't feel like it should have been the reason why he turned into Bedlam.
Yeah. I mean, do you have the Omega pulled up?
Yeah, he got mind wiped by Madeline.
No, I was just gonna say that I think
he appears in the final issue. Yeah,
and the Omega, he is having he's holding the wrong. The hand that is a chainsaw is the wrong hand from the Venom times.
Is it? I mean, he could just switch it. Like it's not.
No.
That big of a...
No, the whole point was that Dylan chopped off his hand And then Meridius was like, you can regrow that or make it something violent, whatever. And then it became the chainsaw. Remember?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm just gonna
Like they
chalk
made
it
a
up
whole
to
big point out of it.
I'm just gonna chalk it up to him being able to move it to his other arm. But
I'm gonna chalk it up to editorial.
fair. Um, but yeah, no, this book has just been disappointment after disappointment. And Magic, it turned a really good arc in New Mutants and really soured it for me. The arc where Magic gave Madeline the keys to Limbo was an amazing arc that honestly really showed the depth that Limbo had affected Magic and how much how much she needed to let go of it to be healthy and become healthier and a better person, and how fitting it was for Madeline to be in charge of the place. And this just spat in the face of that arc. It
Right.
really did. And man, I'm just glad that they got rid of the fucking awful Osborn suit at least for a little bit. I think that's officially done, by the way. I think the Osborn suit is officially dead. Thank God.
Yeah, that was
that
a very odd
really
choice.
bad.
Well, maybe if they fucking told us what he did to upset MJ.
Oh my God, it's coming out soon, by the way. It's issue 21. They're finally going to tell us.
What is that, April?
Yeah. Should have fucking told us forever ago, either way.
But yeah, I'm very curious to see how long this Zeb Wells run continues to go. The Spider-Verse book, or the Spider-Man book, rather, that Slott is writing, is over soon itself. So I really am curious how long they're going to be able to keep up this the Wells run.
Have you been reading Lost Hunt, by the way, by any chance?
Reading what?
Lost Hunt.
I haven't checked it out yet.
It's written by the same guy that did the Ben Reilly book.
Oh, okay.
J.M. DeMatteis. It's the same guy.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out
and
then.
It takes place after the last hunt. Craven's last hunt. So
interesting. Yeah.
I actually need to read it, to be honest. I read the first issue and I didn't really like it that much, but...
Okay. I guess he's very good at dealing with, Spidey's past.
Yeah.
Basically.
But yeah, this entire event was pointless. It felt pointless. It was pointless. All it did was make Ben Reilly now stuck in eternal purgatory with no memories. Also, why couldn't they fucking share Peter's memories with, why is that not... They still never explained why Jean Grey couldn't be like, okay, I'm going to psychically tap both of you in, and then you just share your memories. Okay, we're done here. Okay, let's all leave and get cookies. Why did no one do that? It's y'all have telepathy. Use it. Fucking use your powers. Hopefully this fucking Spider-Man Zeb Wells run ends soon and we can move on with our lives and Spidey can get with MJ and actually be happy for once in his fucking life. And hey,
don't get me wrong, I like the Black Cat Spidey pair.
I do too.
I like it,
feels...
but you can't keep throwing it on top of the MJ thing. You can't keep making it like a fight between the two of them type shit. Just fucking do one or the other.
Yeah, and, it's just commit to it. And
yeah.
Black Cat, I felt was in such a solid place.
Right.
She had moved on from Peter. She had a whole life. She went a little bit evil, but then came back, and she was good. She was fine.
Right.
And then they were just like, yeah, and you know what? She really, really has the hots for Peter all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Which is so annoying, because it's she finally gained independence, and she had that amazing Black Hat book, and then Jen McKay wrote her, showed off her personality, showed off that she was a full character. And now he's thinking, I actually haven't read the MJ and Black Hat book. That might be the one good thing to come out of this. It was just jump-starting that.
That's true, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Because that's an ongoing. That's the only thing surviving past this fucking event. which makes sense. I mean, Jed McKay's one, an amazing writer.
So
Two, he writes Black Hat really well, and three, MJ and Black Hat. That one shot was actually the only good part of Beyond.
yeah. So is it going to transition out of a 5-issue limit?
Yeah, it already
or is it going to
transitioned
just
out of it.
start out?
It just transitioned out of it.
I thought it was on. I thought issue 5 was coming out in April.
What do you mean?
Like issue
Wait,
5 of 5. Like I saw it listed in the Marvel previews as like 5 of 5 is coming out in April. That's what I mean.
No, it just says conclusion of the first arc.
Oh,
Number
okay.
5 is April's conclusion of the first arc. So
Okay.
yeah, no, it's apparently going to just continue from there. We
Oh
still
yeah,
don't
April.
understand how the
April
fuck
is issue 5.
Yeah, we still don't understand how the fuck MJ has powers or what Peter did or any of the actual important stuff. But
But
Jed's
I guess they're
dealing
just
with
going to
what
keep.
cards he has.
Yeah. And they're just
Jed
gonna
is a
keep,
really good writer, but when you don't give him enough cards, he can't fucking write because like, how can you write in those circumstances?
Yeah.
So it just sucks. But
this is basically just gonna keep baiting us to find out what happened to Peter and MJ, and I guess that was their plan all along. Zeb is like, if I have this thing to hide from the readers, they'll keep picking it up until we reveal it.
We should make a video on when it gets revealed.
Yeah.
Was it worth the hype?
Yeah, we should actually.
Was it worth fucking 20 issues of build up?
What the fuck did Peter do? All caps.
Explained. You won't believe it.
We got to start putting our faces on the thumbnails.
I'm down. Anyway, this has been the Cosmic Panel. This is 18 minutes long. Don't read Dark Web. Save yourself the suffering. Read better books. Read the J.M. DeMatteis Ben Reilly book. It was actually really good.
Check that out, actually, yeah.
Yeah. No, spend your money well. And remember to like, subscribe, support your local comic shop, and read comics. Except Dark Web. See ya!